Not for the. It's not part of any lore. Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Let's go ahead and get this stream started. And we just go ahead and get this all set up here. We try to refresh the Twitch stream just a little, another again. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There we got that all set up there. Today is the reset day. So everything has been reset. I'm gonna go ahead there and this is all set up and going. Get some co-op going today. There we go. And let me go ahead and put the message up Discord. I hope you guys are done. It's the entire thing.
Yeah, you were ready. Sometimes I don't like spoilers, but sometimes
I had to.
I'm okay with it. See, I just based on not seeing the scene with the dog. I got it spoiled for me, and I was like, when I actually go see it finally, I told my friends, I'm like, let me go in the other room. And he wanted to go right. I want to see it. I saw a picture of what it looked like, and
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put that off in there. All right, so we're all good to go. Let's get going. 1600. I'm at 5th place. Yeah, so the 5,546. I got to get some more trophies. I got Vera Dark and Wicked Virtue, two beautiful ladies in the back. Love hearing them talk about the gaming and all that. All right. Let me check over here. Yeah. Why would they make a Batman reboot? Why would Rocksteady make a Batman reboot? Everything that they got going right now, they got issues up the yin yang. Let's see here. This actually is not a bad deal. That's 10,000. That's 10,000. 10,000. You know, that's not too bad. But 10,000 essence stones. That's a big ass. Yeah, I wouldn't think they would reboot. Why would you need to reboot your series? Those all your Arkham games are still phenomenal to this day. I think they got rid of the that daily growth too. Yeah, I think they got rid of that, which is great because I that daily growth was always stupid. So redoing this entire shop, that's a good thing. They're giving you more of these tickets. They need to go ahead and drop the price of this though. These exclusive weapon designs, they need to drop the price. Let's go ahead and get those. I could probably start slowing down on this, but I'm not anytime soon. And let's see here. Yeah, we got to get more of these. By the way, if you guys are I am in the content creator program, so if you guys do join up, I can get you guys codes to help boost your accounts. So definitely join me on the content creator club. Just select me as the content creator you want to support, and I will help get you guys some codes. It doesn't cost you anything; it's free of charge. All you got to do is just support me on there, and I'll get you guys codes. So yeah, but as for me, I can't join and support myself, unfortunately. So I have to support another content creator, and I support Painblade. So I've been supporting Painblade for quite some time now. I don't know how long I've been supporting him. I think it's been for about a few months. So yeah, in regards to this game right here, Painblade is my favorite content creator for solo leveling. Sorry, Zaf. I like Painblade. I've been a really good. He was the very first person when I started searching for people who were doing content on this. His name was the one that first came up, and I latched right on to him, and I've been with him ever since. I do like looking at Zav's content, but Painblade is the guy I support. Got us alopecia sufferers. We got to stick together. And on top of that, he's an old man like I am. I'm actually probably older than Painblade. Family man, being situated up there in Canada. That's the only thing that's wrong with him. He's a Canadian. Fuck those guys. Except for you, Painblade. I like you. And maybe Endymion too. Endymion, he's another. You damn Canadians. You guys put out some good work. All you hardworking Canadians, you guys should move down south of the border. Come to America. Renounce all that Canadian bullshit. Come to America. You can if you need to stay close to Canada, just stay in New York. But I've been with Painblade ever since. I like his content. He's very knowledgeable. He puts in the work on the game, so I like that. All right, I didn't mean to check in this early into the guild, but I am kind of drinking on a empty stomach. So, oh, by the way, if you do that, stay your ass home. Don't go anywhere. If you do happen to end up going somewhere, please catch an Uber or use a taxi. Do not get in your own car and drive. You're a bitch if you do that kind of shit. There's no reason for you to be driving your own car if you are tipsy. We got all kinds of options out there to keep you safe and keep the public safe. So don't do that. Be responsible. Be responsible. Okay, let's go ahead and these guys leveled up. And let me check out my son Jinwoo for a minute.
Come forth.
Now, see, my attack is at 46,630. I would have to get him much higher than this. But we gotta try to get this. We gotta try to get him much higher. We should try to get him much higher with regards to his attack.
Arise.
But man, I'm telling you, I'm looking at his stats right now, and he looks pretty high already. But I don't know how he's able to get to. Others are able to get theirs to 60,000. Let me look at the.
Come forth, my shadows.
Let's get these out of here. Get that out of here. Yeah, and we're about to get all these transcendent too, which is awesome. Oh. All right. Batman was definitely a better movie than Superman. Superman's the more I think about that movie, the more I just loathe it. All right, let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me. I've been doing all this right now. I forgot to put up my music. You got some music here. Just some royalty-free music that I got from Pixabay. I thought they would have some new songs, but it doesn't sound like they got some new songs or anything. Let's go back. Let's play this right here. There we go. We'll play that for right now. Oh shit! Are you telling? Are you telling me that I never ever finished ranking her up? She was under. She was. Oh my goodness, my girl, you see Hoon. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you were all ranked up at the. Val Kilmer was fine. Val Kilmer was fine. He wasn't the worst. We need to get more articles there. No, this is. You can't do too much here. Okay, there we go. Let's save up some more stuff for her. Yeah, the Obsidian set should never be more powerful than your other set. Any of your other sets. Let's go ahead and oh, that'll take too much resources. We do need this one. We don't need that one. Okay, all these right here we'll put to level 10. That is such a good quality of life feature. I'm so happy that they actually did that. I'm so absolutely happy they did that one. So, all right, we got that out of the way. Let's go over here, claim our activity fund. At least the special funds, not the whole entire activity itself. All right. Let's go ahead and do our mining operations. By the way, is there anything in the exchange shop that I can get right now that's worth getting? No. Well, maybe this. But I wish they actually made everything in this shop subject to subscription coins and not just to diamonds. That would be such a better benefit for players. Such a better benefit for players. I wish more of these free-to-play games need to become more free-to-play friendly. I understand that you gotta milk the whales, but you do need a good round of players to stay in your game, so that the free-to-play or the pay-to-win players have a reason to spend money in the game. I haven't watched a full episode of Saturday Night Live ever, but the clips that I watch, I don't watch anything pretty much from the 21st century. Everything I watch is from the 90s going backwards, from the 20th century. They're not worth dealing with at all. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going in the. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try Proof with the Strong. We're gonna take Ethel out. Let's put our new girl off in there.
나 불렀어?
We gotta build her up some more too. The idols, all the idols. Well, Shukwa still is the worst, but the other ones, you can't go wrong picking up any of the other ones. Any of the other ones that you pick up, they're very excellent, and they will help build your account.
That's a wake-up call. Too slow. Go. Yep. Good. Go. Let it fly. You're done. Load. Fire it. Dodge this. Go. Yep. 없을리네. 가볼까? 최대 근력. 지금이야. Let it fly. No phoning it in. Aim.
Oh, come on. Come on, damn it. Let me switch out.
Fire it. Chip. What makes you think you can escape? Go. Good. Finish it. Good. Let it fly. Take this.
Oh my god, why is it not doing any damage?
Light of extinction. Go. 가볼까? Go. Good. 최대 근력. 지금이야. Let it fly. No phoning it in. Take this. Aim it. Really get this guy. start? Load. Firing.
That's not going.
No phoning it in. Aim. Load. Firing. What makes you an escape? Dodge. Jump. Yep. Pivot. Wheel. 지금이야. Ready block.
Yeah, we definitely.
Load. Firing. Jump. I'm here. 빠르게. Jump. Ready block. No phoning it in. Aim. Load. Firing. Going down. I'll end this. What makes you? You can escape. Fight of extinction. Jump. Yep. 다음 기회에 가볼까? 최대 진력. 지금이야. Ready block.
We're still not doing enough damage. No, we're still not doing enough damage. This tier 31, yeah, we're still not doing enough damage. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that. When we fail, we just go ahead and just drop it down so we can save on time. Bad robot games. That can't be good. Anything associated with Jar Jar Abrams cannot possibly be good.
Nice try. Fight of extinction. Jump. See that block? Yep, ready block. Load. Firing. Dodge this. Jump. See that block?
there we have it.
No-brainer.
Let's see.
Task time. They collaborate with Val.
Alright. I'm just creating a clip here for my Twitch stream. I'm gonna start doing that more often on my Twitch streams to have something there. Let's go, and then we can look at that. We can just export these right over to let's see. Let's connect that to Chris Bolt's Gaming. Continue. Share that to Instagram. And I'm gonna create a TikTok account. Well, I already do have a TikTok account. I have officially made my first TikTok video. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, there we go. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that either. Goodness, I'm clicking all kinds of wrong buttons. Oh, we can get rid of that. All right. All right. Go back over here. All right, so now we gotta do. Can we finally get him on level 20? These dogs? Let's go ahead and try this out.
He's all mine. It's no use.
Blade of Peace!
I'll cut all of you down. You can't avoid it. This is the end. You think I'm going to miss?
See ya.
Strike! White flames.
Blade of Peace!
It's over. Win. Enough. going to miss?
This will be.
Your grave! I'll end this! I see it all. An opening! I'll cut all of you down! It's no use. Win. Strike! An opening. You think I'm going to... You can't avoid it!
See ya.
This is the end. Win. Lightning blitz.
Blaze the peak.
I see it all. Let's try. Too slow.
This will be.
Hey, Joey, bro, how you doing, man?
You're great. I'll shred you. Break. Strike. I'll cut all of you down. Tearing through. Time for it. It's no use. Win.
You talking about Lego Batman? Oh, I'm gonna definitely be playing Lego Batman. Turn that down just a little bit.
You think I'm going
This ain't going too hot.
It's over.
That's not going too hot. It's still, I still have a long way to go on that one. But if you're talking about the upcoming Lego Batman, I've played other Lego games in the past, and I've loved the Lego games. I think they're very competently made. They are absolutely competently made, and I enjoyed them immensely. Let's see here. Yeah, I've played the majority of the Lego Star Wars games. I played Lego Batman. I've played Lego Indiana Jones. I've played what other ones did I play? I've played Lego Harry Potter. I didn't play Lego Lord of the Rings, but I played a lot of the Lego games. I love the Lego games. And the upcoming Lego Batman, which plays just like Arkham, they're gonna have combat similar to Arkham City. I'm there for it. I am absolutely there for it. Yeah, that's let's see if I have a I don't have any other oh my goodness, all my things are pretty much yeah, but are they on Steam? Because I'm assuming if they're on Steam, then and if they're at a good price, you absolutely should pick them up. Yeah, this is a matter. Let me get out of here before I get in trouble. Yeah, so yeah, look at all these Lego games. I don't know if you're probably getting them somewhere else where they might be cheaper because they're not on sale. Yeah, they're absolutely fun. Yeah, the new Lego Batman game, I'm definitely gonna pick that one up. I don't know if I might pick it up at launch, but all these Lego games, they should come with a Lego set. I mean, that'd be cool. My son actually got me a Lego Xbox for Christmas. We got to put that together eventually. So the Lego Xbox 360.
It's too slow. Win. Take this. It's over.
See ya.
It's no use. White flames. Take this. This is the end. Take this. Enough of it. White flames. Too slow. Win. Strike. You can't avoid it. White flame. It's no use. Win. Take this. You think I'm going to miss?
Blade of peace.
I can't believe I missed that.
This will be.
You're brave. I'll shred you.
I don't know if I still have my Lego games. It's been such a long time since I played them.
Too slow. White flames. You can't avoid it. I need a break.
Oh, come on, I'm dodging.
This is the end. Huh. Win. You think I'm going to miss? I see it all. It's no use. Take this. Win.
Nah, that's still not gonna get it done. All right, we'll drop the level because I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's just go ahead and drop the level here. Yeah. Oh, and with regards to that video for Jujutsu Kaisen, YouTube said it was blocked for both video and audio. So I had to go in there, take out the audio, and then put that wording over the video itself so we can upload to the channel. But the music that I have attached to it, it's music from Jujutsu Kaisen. So at least it allowed that. By the way, I just uploaded my first video to TikTok. It was a clip of this game. That's the cool thing about Twitch. Twitch will actually make it very easy to just go ahead and upload games or clips to other platforms. I know a lot of people shit on Twitch because it's pretty left wing, but I'm like, you know, everything is left wing because everybody thinks they're being virtuous by having left wing bullshit beliefs.
Lightning blitz. Enough of it. It's over.
This will be.
You're brave.
Oh no, it's possible. It's possible. I actually got copyrighted. My first copyright strike was from Aniplex. I was doing a trailer review of an Aniplex, and I forgot which one it was. They copyright claimed it. Oh, it was associated with solo leveling. It was a solo leveling trailer, and I had posted it to YouTube, and Aniplex immediately copyright striked it. So yeah, it's possible to get your shit copyright claimed. Stars will also do it. When I did that trailer analysis or trailer reaction for that Spartan's House of Asher, where they had the black woman, because we got to have a black woman in everything. A black slave guardian, and I had to go in there and fix that because Stars tried to claim that. So yeah, it's possible. It's not unheard of. Not unheard of at all.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Yeah, I don't know why they claimed it for me. I don't know why they claimed it for me or anything.
How interesting.
Which is stupid. And I'm not gonna try to fight it. And how I found out that it was claimed was I had uploaded it, and then when I went to go back and check the status, they came back, YouTube came back and said this is copyright blocked, it won't play. Like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? It won't play. And so I had to delete that video, go back and amend it, and re-upload it.
We achieved this victory together.
But here's the thing, though. What I found out is that some of these content creators, they get whitelisted. So if they get whitelisted, that means they don't have to worry about being copyright claimed on content from the copyright holder for however much that they actually go in there and use the stuff. And I'm just gonna keep my same win team or my water team. But as I was mentioning in my video, I love the art style in Jujutsu Kaisen now. I didn't like it too much when the second season started, but I am in love, and I am completely in love with that art style now. I'm glad that they actually changed the art style from season 1 to season 1 to season 2. And they're keeping that same art style for, oh, come on. And they're keeping that same art style with season 3.
Faster than a bullet.
Yeah, I can do that too. I can go in there and play the video, pause it for a bit. Yeah, I can do that too.
How interesting.
Wait a minute, I just finished this thing. I don't want to do this again. Although on this one, you know what?
Have faith in me, friend. Hostiles.
I'll do it. This is the power of a Valkyrie.
I still got. Let's try this team. come on. Look at all that extra time that gets ran up.
Good job.
And I know Netmarble can go in there and fix that shit. They can go in there and fix that by just making it stop the minute that little screen flash comes on. They did it for their championship. They can do it for that right there, but they won't do it. They won't do it.
Bastards.
I'll do it. Let's end this.
I cannot fail. All done.
All done. By the way, this is also royalty-free music, but it certainly is kind of
Trust me.
Learn your lesson. You could do worse. I am unavoidable. Good job.
Oh, that one I got second place.
Learn your lesson.
That's it. You just hit the button.
You could do worse. Bastards. All done.
Look at that score right there. Look at that score right there. Look at that score. Let's see here. Let me see this last one, right? I'm just looking at the clip that I'm trying to make here. Please. All right, let me see here. Please.
Learn your lesson.
That's it. You just hit the button.
You could do worse.
Yeah, I'm liking the Twitch, the ease with which you can create a clip and then share it to all your other social media platforms. I like that. Like, okay, are they left wing? Yeah, they are. If they want to ban me, they could ban me. But for right now, I think it's really cool to just be able to go in there and create clips and just upload those suckers right to other platforms. So easy. It's so easy. Oh yeah, you certainly can. Going to old flea markets and all that. I also like to go on eBay. eBay has a lot of pretty good deals. I like going on eBay and doing all that. No. All right, we almost got Yogurt Man done. Let's see here. Should probably put me at my shadow power at 1,000,000 now. And no, I'm not gonna do that. That's just too much. But that's all right, because now I'm at 1,000,000. I'm at 1,000,002 for my shadow power. All right, we got that done out of the way. Let's go over here to Battlefield. How often do you go to the flea market?
So, I'm ready.
I got my daughter one. They will heat up very quickly.
He's all mine. You can't avoid it.
Yeah, but they'll handle your games, and that fan gets real loud too. If you don't mind a loud fan,
Let's try.
then yeah, get a gaming laptop. I got my daughter a gaming laptop with a 1080. I think it's a 1080 Ti, and it still handles a lot of good.
It's no use.
Good variety of games. So yeah, it can be a good investment as long as you don't mind that it'll heat up real quick and that fan will be absolutely loud. It will just be, especially when you're playing a real graphically intensive game.
Arise.
But it has to get loud like that because it has to keep that graphics card cool. They can get really hot, yeah. I mean, the casing they come in, it's not gonna, it shouldn't burn you, but yes, it gets really hot. All right, let's go over and play with these. There we go. We got her cleared all out. Let's see if I can get a really good high score on this. Dang it, I'm not looking at it. Okay. Oh shit. I'm not doing too hot. Good. Oops. We're done. Oops. Okay. That's all right. We got a pretty good record, 10,250. That's not too bad. I hate this game. I hate this. And by the way, you can't really make an adjustment on the what's it called, on your speed. You got to leave the speed right where it's at in order to get the maximum score. Let's see. That sucks.
후, 잘 봐. 피날레는 항상 나야.
See, in order to get the best score, you and that right there, by the way, is on level 1.
잘 봐. 피날레는 항상 나야.
No, it's they don't, and Steam is making a console. They should have made a console a long time ago. She's cute. But then again, she works for Al Jazeera, so I can't. I'm like, yeah, this is exactly why you need to have some nationalism in your That's why you need to have some national history or nationalism in your country. Because if you ain't got no nationalism in your country, you're not gonna really be knowing what you need to fight for. The UK is in a world of hurt. And yeah, the inputs on this game, they're all over the place. I mean, to sit there and call your own... These leftists do not like Western civilization. They are the true barbarians at the gate.
어때?
That was a mess.
나 잘했지?
That was a mess. Telling white people they can't show their pride in their own nation, and that if they do, they'll be considered racist. Is what you guys get, allowing so many foreigners and minorities into your countries. It's an invasion and a conquest without firing bullets. That's what it is. The idea that you can't even display your own flag, your flag in your own country without being called a racist.
좋아. 연습 상대 등장. 비켜. 전부 쏜다. 차. 비켜. 시간 거. 다음 기회에 끝내주게. 비켜. 끝까지. 몰아칠 거야. 진전하는 이제부터야. 몰아칠 거야.
And she's the easiest to use out of all of them. Okay.
여긴 우리 둘뿐이야. 무섭잖아.
I'm
남자. 비켜. 시간 거. 시시하네. 또 누구 없어?
Yep. That is exactly correct. If you can't show pride in your own nation without being called a racist, you have been conquered. You have been conquered, and they conquered you without even firing a shot. All they needed to do was convince a bunch of weak white weaklings in government to tell you that, hey, if you display anything that is of pride, national pride or significance, you are a racist. And they did that without even firing a shot. Do you know what kind of Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Napoleon, Adolf Hitler, you know what they would pay to be able to do that to a nation? Just go in there and just be able to take over them by calling them names without having to sacrifice any resources. And then you, on top of that, you will go ahead and just let them in because diversity is our strength. I mean, this needs to be studied by military generals more than it needs to be studied by political scientists and sociologists. That's fascinating. I'm telling you, you white people, you guys better wake up. Your countries are being taken over. They're being taken over all over. Western civilization, which is white civilization, is being taken over on this stupid, nefarious idea of diversity. These worthless countries, these minority races that haven't amounted to anything. The white man has done so much for all of humanity, but they make you feel bad because you got ahead of them. I tell you. And this guy is making these people feel bad. Oh, you know that flag used to be in India. Well, if you're worried about that flag being in India, take your butt back to India. Why are you in the UK trying to make the British feel bad in their own country? I mean, that's like allowing the Mexican to come over here in America and start waving that stupid Mexican flag all over the place, and not think that we shouldn't respond.
어때? 나 잘했지?
I'm like, you guys, it's like this is fascinating.
person who've been living under a rock the past few weeks. Specifically, St. George flags, the English flag, and Union Jacks have been
This black woman is complaining about the Union Jack flag and the British flag being flown in Britain. I mean, goodness gracious. But hey, at least you white people won't be known as racist, right? At least you won't be known as a racist. Like, you guys, I'm so afraid to stand up for your own countries, to stand up for your own people and everything like that, because you don't want to be called a name. You don't want to be called a name. She goes, as a country. Like, bitch, that ain't your country. That's the white man's country. If you don't like that country, move your butt to Africa.
People were getting acid thrown in their faces, smacking people in the street. A man got his fucking car and it was sitting on it. What was that for? People act like Britain's this like so far removed from racism. It's literally so close to that.
I'm telling you, you guys, I have this saying, and it's controversial, but it's gonna be true, and it's gonna become truer as time goes on. You will rediscover the virtues of intolerance and hatred. And if you don't discover it voluntarily, it will be forced upon you for pure survival purposes. You should not be trying to bring paradise on earth. She's cute though.
Let's be completely honest, this isn't unusual or common for the UK. Like, even when I take in consideration North Cyprus where I'm from, when you drive down North Cyprus, you will see a Cyprus flag.
Let's see here.
In Cyprus, but it isn't very.
Let's see if what things I can actually go ahead and.
Some people see.
Do I have any A gems? Not anything worth really putting out.
Almost like these flags all of a sudden being put up to basically tell people that if you're not British, you don't belong to the UK. And what sparked even more drama, a lot of local councils and governments just removed these flags on the streets, taking them down, officially citing safety reasons. So on one side, you have people saying the flag is about national pride. The other side, British history.
The thing I don't understand about this whole there's still more benefits than supermarkets in your local area. The schools are crumbling. You still can't get a GP appointment. That is terrible. You come down from the lamppost still terrible. So what do you get? Love in your country.
I tell you, I'm just hearing all these colored people, most of them women. In fact, I think they're all been women. I don't think many of them were men. All these women, colored, sitting there crapping on the UK. The UK, which has been majority white for all of its history. And they are slowly deteriorating because white people are afraid to be called a name. And it's women that's leading this charge. Ooh boy. I'm glad J-Bro, you're a young man. I am glad I am 49. I got 40 years, God willing, 40 more years before I leave this mortal coil. Maybe 30 years based on based on life expectancy tables. My life is almost done. The world you guys are gonna inherit, Lord, I have mercy. I'm telling you, the white man. Once the white man gets sick and tired of all of this bullshit, Lord help us. You got to rediscover your warrior spirit. Got to rediscover the warrior spirit. Gotta be willing to defend your nations from these immigrant and minority races takeover. It's conquest by any other means. Can't be afraid to be called a name. You gotta be able to look at this shit and say, wait a minute. You guys are trying to take over our nation without us fighting back. And it's unfortunate, got politicians who sign on to this shit, even in this country. Oh, you don't want to be known as a racist, do you? Oh, what do you mean you're a nationalist? Are you a racist? I tell people all the time, I'm a nationalist before I'm a patriot. I see exactly what's happening here. And I don't care what names I'm called, even by the LGBT, especially by the LGBT crowd. I'm like, I don't give a fuck you call me those words. I'm gonna keep on speaking out because I see exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to do all this without having to sacrifice any blood. You're trying to take over a nation without having to sacrifice any blood. Hey, I commend you for it. I commend you. But there's gonna come a time when the white man gets tired of it. And then what you gonna do? Then what you gonna do? They'll say I'm tap dancing for the white man. Say, no, I'm not tap dancing for the white man, but I do want the white men to stand up and realize that the reason why the earth is a better place is because you guys in the Western civilization help make it a better place. All of this stuff, this peace dividend we have, is because America decided to say, you know what, we will fight in World War II. We will go ahead and fight on behalf of other nations. United States could have easily just said, hey, we're going to keep our hands off even after Pearl Harbor. They could have just said, well, we're gonna just stay neutral. And I'm glad Elon Musk is standing up, because Elon Musk comes from South Africa. He saw what happened when the minute the white man decided to give back the country to the black man. Exactly. I've mentioned that several times. I'm looking at black conservative perspective. Nobody ever bitches, moans, and it's a double-edged sword. The white man, hey, white man, you can't be proudful in your own country. You're gonna be a racist. But then, hey, the white man says, okay, we're gonna go over here and help minority races in their own countries. Oh, you're just a colonizer. You guys are dealing with the leftists. These leftists are the most evil people on earth. They're the most evil people on earth. They have no principle. The only principle they have, the only thing they have is, because it's not really a principle, it's power. It's power. They only care, and they'll use any means necessary to attain power. And they've been successful for so long. You brought up a really good question about Kamala Harris. Donald Trump's we got a reprieve from all that leftist bullshit. But if Kamala Harris had somehow won that, Lord have mercy, Lord help us. You think I would be able to be on the computer right now talking like this, speaking the truth to all this nonsense that's going on in the world, that's still going on in the world? Nah, I wouldn't be able to do that. All these left-wing places, because leftists think they're good people. They wake up every day in the morning thinking that they're good people and that anybody who disagrees with them is evil. You state a simple truth that 99% of the world is straight, and they'll come back at you and argue with you over the fact that 99% of the world is straight. They really believe that there's a whole bunch of repressed gay people out there. A whole bunch of repressed trans people out there. It's absolute foolishness. But this stuff right here where you can, all these minority races going into majority white nations and convincing the white people that you're racist if you stand up against them for any reason, man, I tell you, all it is just an attempt to get power, and they've been successful at it. Donald Trump has just given a reprieve on it. Donald Trump identified it very quickly, and he's working feverishly against it. The leftists know he recognizes it, and that's why they're fighting tooth and nail against him. Notice they don't sit. This just put it to bed once and for all. Brandon Johnson and Jamie Pritzker are willing to let black people get killed if they can stop Donald Trump from coming in there and helping clean up Chicago. They don't want to see black people realize, hey, you know what? We can get something better. There's a whole bunch of bougie blacks and pro-blacks that get mad at Trump for doing what he did. These bougie blacks and these pro-blacks will sit there and tell you in the same vein, oh, it was the white man in the U.S. government that put crack and coke and all the drugs into the majority black neighborhoods. Okay, well then white man Trump wants to come in and help clean it all up. Oh no, we can't let that white man come up off in here and clean that. If he does it, that's racist. Like you can't win with these pieces of shit. You can't win with them. And that's the entire point. They don't want to win. They just want power, and they will use any means necessary to gain that power. And I've been saying this for years. I've been waiting for someone to come along and finally see these leftists for what they are. Donald Trump's close, but he's not close. He's not nearly there. He's close, but he's not anywhere nearly there to where it needs to be at a point to recognize that we just need to just clamp down on them completely. A lot of Americans still give leftists a fig leaf because, hey, you know, they're Americans. It's just a difference of opinion. No, it's not. It's not a difference of opinion. It is a diametrically opposed world view. You can't reason with people that think that men can become women and vice versa, or that murdering unborn babies is a good social policy. What do you find the middle ground on either one of those issues? What is the middle ground? I tell you. What's up, homeless Manny? How you doing? I'm like, that is exactly that is exactly correct, and I'll reiterate. At some point, you white people are gonna have to just wake the fuck up and just say, I don't give a fuck anymore. I thought it would have happened with Shiloh Hendrix, when Shiloh Hendrix called that little boy the N-word. I won't say it out right, but we all know what the N-word is. He called him a nigga with the hard R. I thought that would be the waking up point, but no, so many guys still went back to sleep and said, I don't want to be known as a racist. I would never use that word. Why not? Why wouldn't you use the word? You think the world's going to come to an end? Okay. The word, just like when the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the world just kept on going. It didn't stop. It just kept on going. When Donald Trump started pulling all that funding for all these left-wing groups, the world kept on going. It didn't stop. These idiots over at the CDC getting all pissed off and butthurt because Robert F. Kennedy fired because they all resigned because Robert F. Kennedy said, "Nah, we're actually going to use the HHS and CDC to actually look out for the well-being of the American people." Oh, he's putting Americans' health at risk. These people have no conscience. They have no idea of self-awareness. They were shitless and worthless during that whole entire Wuhan virus scam. But now all of a sudden they care about saving American lives and all that dumb bullshit. The world will just keep on going when they leave. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. That's why you gotta just say, I don't give a fuck anymore. I told some guys at the gym that. I said, you guys treat that. The reason why that word has power is not because the blacks took the power back from that word. No, that wasn't the case at all. The blacks is a permanent minority group. They only have power so long as you keep giving them power. It's the same way with women. Women only have power over you so long as you keep giving them power. The LGBT, they only have power so long as you keep giving them power. And they want to make it seem as though their platform is much bigger than what it is. That election to Donald Trump in 2024 let the entire country know, no, the leftists do not have power. They've been playing you up for a fool for the longest time. If you looked at that entire map of the country as it showed just red pretty much everywhere, this entire country is still conservative. It still has the Judeo-Christian values. It still has normalcy as supreme and conformity to the rule of law as its guiding principle. But the leftists can still punch up above their weight because they have control of many of the institutions. They have control of the media. They have control of many of the universities. They have control of entertainment. That's why when Elon Musk purchased Twitter, that was kind of like David knocking out Goliath. Elon Musk purchased Twitter, and that just exposed the entire ruse for what it is. Nobody should lose their job simply because you have a difference of opinion or you use mean words that make people feel bad. Especially if you're men. Men need to learn how to just not buckle under this shit. They need to learn not to buckle under this shit. You need to have a hard mental state. That's why it's important for men to keep control of their emotions and not be impacted by the words of other people. That's why when people run around saying I hate Trump, or these men that say I hate Trump, I'm like, man, why you let another man like dominate you so? I didn't care for Joe Biden, but I'm not gonna sit there and say I hate Joe Biden. I don't know the motherfucker. I know his actions, but I don't hate the man. I don't know him personally. Oh, but he did things to you that might personally affect. Man, get the fuck out of here. American policy, that's the entire point of government. They're gonna put policies in place that will impact us, but then you are given an opportunity to lobby, to petition, to go ahead and get behind representatives that will push the policies that you support. That's how government works. You don't take the shit personal because you don't like how something's being done. Like, get over yourself. Men should not be letting this stuff just impact them or anything like that. A lot of men nowadays, they act like women. They act like women. They hold grudges. They get mad. They get all upset. They get all up in the feelings and all that. It's like, dude. That's why when I get a debate with a lot of men, I'm like, dude, are you a man or are you a woman? And that usually shuts them up. Like, well, why are you getting all upset with what Trump is doing? If you don't like what Trump is doing, be prepared for the next 4 years after, or once this 4-year term is up, and come up with good ideas and solutions that you think will benefit America as a whole, not just some stupid individual group that you support. No, don't put in policies that just are pro-black or pro-LGBT or pro this or pro that. No, it should just be pro-American. All right, I'm off my soapbox. I'm pretty much done. I've said what I've said. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I have anything more to do today. I think tomorrow what I will do, I will come in and do Guild Boss and Power of Destruction. I thought there would be some additional content that would be in, but that didn't happen. Actually, let's see. Actually, let me go ahead and get rid of some of these keys. I know that you get some better stuff, but and that's just absurd. The UK is a far worse place of us than many other Western nations. That's because they just allowed so many minority races to come in there, so many foreigners, so many Muslims to come into their country, and they are just tearing that thing apart from the inside. Like, that's what I said at the beginning. If Alexander the Great and Napoleon and Adolf Hitler and Otto von Bismarck and Genghis Khan and all these other conquerors were alive today, or they saw what was going on today, oh, you mean all we had to do was just call you guys names? And we wouldn't have to sacrifice men? We wouldn't have to sacrifice weaponry? We wouldn't have to sacrifice money or material or anything like that? We just had to call you names and you guys will buckle under pressure? That's all we needed to do to win, to beat the West? Shit, sign me up for that. Sign me up for that. Now, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be another controversial thing. You guys need to listen to Nick Fuentes a little bit more. Listen to Nick Fuentes. Don't get upset with the fact that about what he's saying. Just listen to what he says. I can't believe I'm sitting there saying that, but Nick Fuentes is the one that actually says what he believes. I mean, I listened to Kanye West when he was dressing in the KKK, the black hood and all that. I'm like, yeah, he looks ridiculous in that, but I'm listening to what he says. See, that's another thing they don't want you to do. They want you to automatically sit there and chastise and demean the man when he says things that you're not supposed to agree with, as opposed to just sitting there and just listening. If you sit there and listen, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree with what they said, or that you're going to automatically become indoctrinated. But here in America, you should have that right to be able to listen to whoever it is that you want to listen to and disagree with them on issues using your voice. But they being people on the left, and even some Republicans, even some libertarians, they want you to automatically just dismiss them outright if they say things that they don't approve of. I didn't even know who Andrew Tate was until everybody started hating Andrew Tate. And I said, well, wait a minute, why are you guys telling me I should hate Andrew Tate? And so I listened to some of Andrew Tate's like, wait a minute, this man is actually saying some things I agree with. Does he come off acerbic? Yeah, but then again, even if, like I just mentioned earlier, I just simply said to a whole bunch of these freaks, yeah, 99% of the world is straight. That is not a controversial statement, but to them it is. They really do believe in their mind that there's a whole bunch of repressed gay people and trans people out there in the world somewhere that exceeds, what, 20%? 10%? That's absurd. But we allowed them to get to the point where they got enough power where they can force their way into the conversation. It went from just simple tolerance, then it grew to acceptance, then it grew to celebration, and then it grew to you better absolutely do everything we say or else we're gonna cause you to lose your job. I listen to all of them now. I listen to Nick Fuentes because Nick Fuentes is actually making a lot of content that other black conservatives are listening to. I listen to Myron Gaines. I listen to Andrew Tate. I listen to a whole bunch of people that you're told, oh, you shouldn't be listening to that person. Don't you know that person is, we said that person's a bad person because he says things we don't like. They really equate, and as far as I'm aware, none of these men have ever committed a crime. They never molested anybody. They never murdered anybody. They never stole from anyone. All they said were things that were against the grain of what was deemed to be popular. The popular opinion. Oh, you want to be accepted in polite society, don't you? Well, you shouldn't be listening to that Andrew Tate, really, should you? You really shouldn't be listening to that Myron Gaines. These are two black men. Well, Andrew Tate's half black, half white. He's a mulatto, but we'll just keep it simple. We'll claim him as black. You better not listen to that Nick Fuentes or that Aiden Ross. You better not listen to those. You know what they're saying, right? But what are they saying? Well, don't you hear what they're saying? They never really tell you what they're saying. Or when they do tell you, they misrepresent what they've actually said. Or don't you know that Andrew Tate? He was convicted of rape. No, he was never convicted of rape or anything like that. But there were some people that tried to come out and make some allegations against him. They didn't present any actual evidence or proof that he did these things. I said that doesn't matter. We accused him of rape. Why are you listening to Andrew Tate? Hey, I don't care if Twitch want to give me all that. That's fine. I don't care. Like, just do what you. No, I don't even want to say do what you feel because I'm not one of these people that say live and let live. I don't subscribe to that notion. I don't subscribe to that notion at all. I don't subscribe to the idea that if it's between two consenting adults or as long as it's between adults or anything like that, I don't subscribe to that or anything. But what I will say is this: listen to people and judge them on the merits. Hell, don't even judge them on the content of their character or anything like that. I don't know Nick Fuentes. I don't know Andrew Tate. These people might be shitty ass people, but you should be able to listen to shitty ass people. If shitty ass people are saying something that might make you think, hey, you might learn a thing or two. Twitter is a shithole. So is Blue Sky. Definitely Blue Sky. It's unfortunate, but man, I tell you, just as long as you're not committing any type of violent act against me, you can say whatever the hell you want to say.
카드 꺼내볼까? 몰아칠 거야.
You got to come in a little more.
조심.
Yeah, I agree.
진짜 나는 이제부터야. 몰아칠 거야. 자. 히든 카드 꺼내볼게. 몰아칠 거야. 자. 여긴 우리 둘뿐이야.
All right, we took enough of those down.
내가 그리워질 걸.
That's not too bad. I mean, but this is fascinating. But I was going to mention something else. There was a British comedian who made some comments about trans people and whatnot while he was in the United States. He posted to Twitter, and when he went back to his home country, he had the police waiting for him. They arrested him because of things he posted on Twitter. This is fascinating. This is fascinating. It's fascinating to see the white man destroying his own country in real time, his own culture in real time, and for what? So that he doesn't be called names by the minorities and by foreigners and by immigrants. Man, I tell you. Are you tap dancing for the white man? No, I'm not tap dancing for the white man. I'm just sick and tired of seeing you motherfucking foreigners and immigrants and minority people and LGBT destroying Western civilization for no reason other than the fact that you hate Western civilization. And like, who do you think is going to inherit all of this once you accomplish your goal of destroying Western civilization? You think Russia's going to say, hey, thank you, congratulations for destroying the Western civilization. We will work with you as a partner. You think China's going to do that? Hey, thank you for destroying Western civilization. We'll work with you as a partner. These people don't understand human nature. The strong always look to dominate the weak. Unless the strong allows the weak to dominate them. But I'm gonna leave it at that. I said my piece more than enough. Canada is also bad too. So, but thank you very much, J Bro, for showing up. Homeless Manny, thank you for showing up. My boots, you must have been drinking. You must have been drinking. I really appreciate it. Got 4 people over on Rumble. I know a lot of you guys over on Rumble. You guys like hearing what I just said. I appreciate your guys' support over there too. Got my Twitch over there. I also posted some things on TikTok as well. I think I'm probably gonna chop all that shit up for that last part, and then I'll post it to Chris Bolts Reacts, and then I'll also post some of it to TikTok, because man, I tell you. You white people, you better wake the fuck up, because there's a war going on, and it's being won without shots being fired. It's being won by the minority races, by the LGBT, by the foreigners, by the immigrants. It's being won without a shot being fired. And then here's the thing. Once these countries get dismantled, they're gonna turn on each other. The Jacobins always come for the Rousseauans. They always come for the Rousseauans. It's without fail. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. You guys have yourself a great night. This Chris Bull sign off. I do appreciate your support and everything. You guys have a great night.